Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be covering the important ideas in chapter 1 and 2. Obviously these were pretty big chapters and there's a lot of important ideas to cover, but I just picked the two that resonated most with me and that I think are probably the most important in the chapters. I know you guys may disagree and not everyone's going to be the same, but I found these the most interesting. So for chapter 1, my first one was fostering global and interpersonal peace, and the quote I found was on page 20. It said the need for global peace has never been more apparent, and that's true. I mean, you look at everything that's going on in the world, it's not a pretty place to be. But I mean, we're all part of it, and we just have to deal with it and try to be better as people. The second quote I picked was deepening self-awareness and other awareness, and the quote I found was in the blog post on page 21. It was actually by the Dalai Lama, and it said, one nation's problems can no longer be satisfactorily solved by itself alone. Too much depends on the interests, attitude, and cooperation of other nations. And that's very true. I mean, we can't do this if we're divided. We have to be together. Um, I think that these two quotes go hand in hand just because, finding peace in yourself first and then being able to help others is definitely what we're going to have to do because, I mean, most people, I mean, you know, think that we can achieve peace if we're separate. We have to be, we have to have a sense of togetherness. So, for chapter 2, the first one that I picked was deepening intercultural process thinking. The quote that I found was on page 40, and it says that the general goal of intercultural communication is to create shared meanings competently so that what I intended to say or imply is accurately decoded by the culturally different other and simultaneously in a culturally appropriate manner. And I thought about this one from a business standpoint, and you don't want to accidentally offend someone if you're well in any situation, but if you're in a business situation, you wouldn't want to offend someone that you're trying to make a deal with or trying to build a relationship with. That just wouldn't be good. The second quote that I picked was defining intercultural communication. And on page 31, it says intercultural communication takes place when cultural group factors affect our communication. And the reason I picked this one, that's kind of the whole point of this class. So, I mean, we have to be able to define what intercultural communication is, and we have to be able to, work in those situations and become better cultural communicators. So, I mean, that one just seemed like the most apparent to me. Anyways, those are my thoughts. I'd like to hear back from you guys and know what you think and leave some comments for me because that'd be great. Thank you.